Hey cuties, Peachy here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some Barbie news to talk about. From brand new photos of the new Barbie Dream Besties ZIA doll, new Doctor Who dolls announced, brand new Ken Couture second doll, and more, so stay tuned, subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, first off, yes, we're getting the second doll in the Ken Couture collection, doll number 2, dropping on June 2nd for Barbie members on Mattel Creations for $100 US, and it's this doll. Yes, here he is also wearing blue, which is so interesting. I kind of feel like the whole collection will be made up of all Ken dolls just wearing different shades of blue. I feel like that would be a good kind of theme because obviously Barbie is synonymous with pink, and Ken, I guess they're trying to make the same thing with Barbie, just, you know, Ken with blue. So I think that's kind of like a nice contrast, right? So I like that idea, but I think if they're gonna go for that kind of theme where every Ken doll is wearing like different shades of blue, they do kind of have to switch it up. And thankfully, this second doll, the second entry in this collection, the blues that they chose for this doll, the designs is very different. Basically, like the suit that he's wearing has kind of like this gradient pattern that goes across the suit, and then we have like lighter shades of blue, darker shades. It looks kind of like a wave, basically. I love the effect that it kind of gives. It looks very crisp. The suit fabric looks like great quality. It looks very soft. And then underneath, he's wearing this like cool little jumper piece, right? It kind of looks like it's like V-shaped. And then of course, he's also wearing the Ken K necklace. So cute. And then over the suit, he is wearing this like vinyl plasticky looking trench coat raincoat thing, and it looks so fun. It closes and it has like the whole thing, lapels and buttons, and it's like so adorable. Obviously maybe like for posing not the best, but you know, it doesn't matter anyway because these Ken Couture dolls are both on model muse bodies, so they don't have movement at the elbows anyway. But still, you know, if you do choose, I think for a lot of people, they redress, you know, they reuse these pieces from dolls to customize their own. And for others, they actually rebody these dolls, these model muse dolls onto made to move bodies. And so if you're going to do that, keep in mind that the raincoat, the trench coat here that he's wearing, because of the material that they used, is kind of sturdy, you know, so you can't really bend the elbows very much, right? Because I have experience like with the Amaya doll from Rainbow High, and actually from Barbie themselves. I just recently unboxed the Fashion Frontiers doll, who has a very similar jacket with the vinyl kind of material, very, very sturdy. You cannot bend her arms. So just keep that in mind. But I think the overall look here, with the lighter blues, the different shades, you know, mixing in the suit, and then we have the trench coat over that, and then we also have the shoes. I don't like the shoes. They feel like very sporty, and they kind of don't fit the vibe of the look. And I kind of hate that they're really pushing this type of shoe onto these two Ken Couture dolls, because both of these Ken Couture dolls have very similar kind of like sporty, but like kind of like way too chunky looking sneaker shoes. I don't know, they just look a bit too like over styled, right? The silhouette to me looks a bit off. It's like they're Crocs, but they kind of look like sandals, but they're sneakers, but they're not, but they're like a mixture. So I don't know. I don't love the shoes, but that's okay. I think the pants kind of cover them mostly anyways, but I like the sunglasses. Also he includes a fabric bag, which, I mean, what? That is amazing. Kind of sucks because like recently with the petticoat perfection doll for the Barbie fashion model collection, she's also $100, and I actually got her because she's so stunning, but she does not include a purse, and they're both the same price point. So that kind of feels personal now, because like, why did this man here, why did the Ken Couture doll include a purse, a bag, but not the other doll that's at the same price point? So yeah, weird. Anyway, I think overall $100 for this doll, I guess considering the quality and like where we are at with Mattel nowadays, I guess it's kind of like a good price point. It's not amazing, obviously, it's expensive, but like at least you are getting like nice pieces here. And the fact that also we're getting a, you know, a male boy doll that is also bald, and we have like facial hair painted on. Like, I think that's great. That's unique. We don't really get that often. So I think this doll has a lot of intriguing and unique aspects to him. I think the only thing that I really don't like are the shoes. But everything else I think really looks great. I honestly, I don't have complaints. But I'm not gonna get him just because I don't collect boy dolls like that, for me to spend this amount of money. But I do know for a lot of people, this is going to be definitely like up their alley. So what do you think? Are you getting him or not? Next up, we also have another exciting new male Barbie doll released recently with the new Doctor Who dolls. So we're getting 2 dolls in this collection, Ruby Sunday, and then we have the 15th Doctor. Now, just quick disclaimer, I have never seen Doctor Who, any of the episodes, or much more recently with this new season, I haven't seen any of them, but I do recognize the actor who plays the 15th Doctor from Sex Education on Netflix. So, and he's great there. But I don't watch the series, the show, so I have no context for like the themes or the descriptions on the box or whatever, or why he's called the 15th Doctor. I guess because he's the 15th Doctor, but like, I don't know anything else, you know? So just keep that in mind. But I think even so, even just as Barbie dolls, as a Ken and Barbie doll, these two are objectively good dolls. Like, they have great pieces. They do cost $55, and for they are up right now on Mattel Creations for pre-order, and also they're available on Amazon, and I'm pretty sure they will also be available on like Target, etc. eventually when they officially drop, like after the pre-order date, which is like around July. So if you order them right now on Mattel Creations, they should ship out by the end of July. Same goes for like Amazon, and of course, you know, they will drop in like the summer. So that's great. So the price, you know, 55 is expensive. Obviously, you know, if you want to get both, you're paying basically a little over $100. So it definitely depends if you're like a big fan or not. If you're not a fan, then probably you will probably get these dolls only because of the fashion pieces. Because that's right. Like when I see people unbox dolls on YouTube, you know, they always undress them and then they always restyle them with other stuff. And I think that's just like what most people do, right? They just reuse the fashion pieces on their own dolls, and then they kind of sometimes even get rid of the actual bodies, or, you know, whatever. Obviously depends, but, you know, like how do you like when you're buying Barbie dolls, like what is your intention? Like, do you keep them as is? Do you unbox them? Do you leave them in box? Like, or do you, if you unbox them, do you like, is it strictly like you just want them for like the fashion pieces unless you really like the overall doll already? Or like like I'm so fascinated because like for me, when I buy Barbie dolls, like I don't undress them. I just display them, you know, like that's all I do. I don't play with them, I don't undress them, I don't restyle them, I don't do anything. Because like to me, like I buy them because I like them as is, you know. And sometimes if I do restyle them, that's because like it's deliberate, you know, right? So but how do you like how is it for you, right? Like if you're gonna get these 2 dolls, is it because of the fashion pieces or because you like the actual dolls and you watched the series? So yeah, anyway, sorry, tangent over. But I think the price point is okay. Again, you are paying mostly for like the solid quality fabrics here used on outfits. I think the jackets on both of these dolls is amazing. We have stockings for Ruby Sunday. We have like a skirt for her as well, a little sweater. Then we have boots. Her short hair looks great. Face gratings are nicely done. No new face sculpts. These are not new face sculpts. These are reused ones from the archive. Then with the 15th Doctor, I love the huge trench coat. Like that looks amazing. Seriously, great fabric. Some people have said that maybe the top, like the shirts and the pants are sewn together. I cannot believe that to be true. That cannot be true. But hopefully it's not, because I do like these separate pieces. Like I like them separately, you know, like the shirts and the pants. Like I think they look amazing together, but also separately, obviously. The colors are so vibrant. I love the orange. I love the trench coat again. I just feel like the pieces again, like the fashions here on these 2 dolls is really, really where they shine. shine. And of course, if you're a fan of the show, that also of course amplifies the excitement by 10, right? So great. So yeah, what do you think of these two new Doctor Who dolls? Are you getting them? Are you not? Or do you watch the show or not? Like me, I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. Buying or next not? Up, this is very interesting. So we have our first look here at what seems to be a brand new collection, part of the Mattel 80th anniversary celebration, which is called Replay the Classics for Barbie, which basically means that with these dolls, part of this collection, they're going to be all referencing and inspired by original Barbie releases. Like for instance, this one here is inspired by the 1960s Enchanted Evening Barbie doll. And also recently we saw this outfit come back into the limelight because of the Barbie movie release, and so even Margot Robbie wore a very similar dress inspired by this doll. Here, this dress is very clearly so a modernized version and more of a simplified version of the original dress. It's not as big or long, and I'm pretty sure the fabrics used here are different, but that's okay. I think they're not supposed to. It's not a reproduction. You know, this is more of like a inspired new look that, you know, like is paying tribute to referencing the original Barbie outfit, you know, and I think it does kind of deliver in that sense. It's a nice kind of like, again, like modern take, right, on the dress. It's not as long as anymore, and also we have like the train is not, you know, it's like this asymmetrical part is not as there's not as much draping, you know, and the sleeve, like she doesn't have any gloves here, and the original had gloves, so there's like very simple things that are a little bit different. But like at least she has the fur, you know, off the shoulders. Like, so there's still stuff that is like both, like they try to incorporate it into the design, which I'm grateful for. So it still looks close enough, but still different, right? So I think she looks cute. Like the only thing that could have made this even more exciting is if this would have been the Odile face sculpt, you know, not Millie, but Odile. Like, okay, then we're talking like that. Just imagine Odile on this outfit, like, oh girl, okay. Now we're talking, because she, you know, this doll, this body mold, the articulation, there is wrist movement. Like that's insane. Like that we only get the wrist joints when it's like you know, Barbie deluxe lines, basically. Like Barbie fashionistas never have wrist movement. So it's becoming more rare nowadays for Barbie dolls to have wrist joints, and so this doll has it, so that's great. So I'm happy about that. So hopefully the rest of the collection of this Replay the Classics, like whatever this ends up being, like you know, I can't wait to see like who else, like what other dolls are they going to be paying tribute to. Is it going to be totally hair? Could it be like peaches and cream? Like I'm very eager to see, like, okay, well, what's behind this like new collection, Replay the Classics? Like, okay, I'm listening. Like, what are we doing here? Like, this could be very big, and if they do it right, obviously, because I think this dress here, the doll, she's cute. Obviously, not as good anymore as the original, but I don't think they're trying to, you know, reproduce it one to one. Like it's supposed to look updated and new. So yeah, I think she delivers. I think she's cute. It's the Millie sculpt, you know. She does have a side glance, which is unique enough. I just think the Odile look, the face would have been really good. Moving on, this is really cool. Well, kinda. We have our first look here at what is the new rare chase variant of the new second series of the Barbie Deluxe Style dolls. Yeah, so from the second series. The first series, the rare chase doll was Midge, remember? And now in the second series, the chase variant is of the doll in the peach kind of like chrome dress. And I think this chase variant here for the second series is definitely like less exciting. It's not as exciting. Midge was exciting because the face sculpt, it's not as common. They rarely use the Midge face sculpt, or, you know, the Steffi sculpt, and so that was really exciting. It kind of like turned into this whole thing where it's like, oh, Midge is back, you know, Midge has returned. Now with this chase variant, we don't have that, you know, angle. This character here is not a character. She's just another random Barbie doll, right? So Midge was Midge. I clearly identify like, oh, that's Midge. But this new chase variant, she's not a established character from Barbie lore. You know what I mean? Like, she's not Summer. this is not Summer, you know, like this is not Teresa. This is there's no unique face sculpt that's being reused here. That's really exciting. Like, no, there's nothing special here. So I have to say, like, in that sense, like she's definitely like much more bland. And even in the face sculpt, like the chase variant face sculpt is not that exciting. It's not better than the original face sculpt for the common variant, you know. So I think in every aspect, this chase variant of the doll doesn't look as good as the common version of the doll. Like, I think I would prefer to get the common version of the doll, and not this one, because also, like, I don't know why, maybe it's just like this specific screening for this doll, but it looks like she has really like under eye circles, like eye bags, you know, and it looks bad. Like, why does she look tired? She looks so tired, right? So I don't like this. I think in a stock photo she looks better, like in the back of the box, like she looks, you know, cute. But yeah, I don't know. She's not giving. I definitely prefer the common version of this doll, and I think as a chase variant, this is very flat. It feels very bland, and definitely doesn't live up to the original chase variant of Series 1 with Midge. I think that was really iconic with the Midge chase variant. Like, that was huge. This new one, yeah, just kind of boring, honestly. It could have been Raquel. It could have been like any character. It could have been a established Barbie lore character, but no, it's this random girl, and she's even so. The face sculpt, the face screening, the hairstyle, there's nothing special about her. So yeah. Next up here, we finally have full-on stock photos of the new upcoming Barbie Dream Besties ZIA doll. Now, this is her core doll, and this is a new character from the animated series on YouTube. ZIA, yeah, so she's very cool. She's kind of like the Raquel type of the series, you know. She's like a frenemy type, right? And in the actual webisodes, she has short hair, and now in the actual doll, she has longer hair, so that's a difference. But overall, I think her outfit is so cute. We have like her little sweater here that actually looks like a knit material. It looks so soft and nice. And then we have actual like real bows stitched onto the front. There's 3 in total, and that looks amazing. Like the fact that those bows are not like just prints or like stickers, you know, that's amazing. Like, thank you, Mattel. Like, we have actual real life fabric bows stitched on the front of her sweater. Like, yes, we've made it. We have made it to peak quality. You know, the things we get excited about nowadays with Mattel, quality is kind of disappointing and depressing. But you know, here we are. It's okay. I'll take it. Then we have her skirt, which is simple, but I like the shine of it. It's very nicely done. The pleats as well. It's in black, very versatile, of course. And then we have also, speaking of like just bare minimum, but still we get excited, we have actual socks here. And they're so cute. We have like little lace details, and then her shoes are kind of like translucent, so we can kind of see the socks in the shoes. Yeah, I think her outfit is a 10 out of 10. I love it. You know, simple, yeah, but I think the quality is here. I can definitely see. I love her hairstyle with the little rainbow effect on her bangs. The face screening looks really amazing with the eyeshadow, the graphic liner moment, the little beauty mark as well. Her accessories are, you know, accessories. They're meh. Take it or leave it. But I think the doll herself is definitely like worth getting. I cannot wait to get her, and I will review her along with the Daisy and Ken recent releases, because I have the new Ken and Daisy Dream Besties dolls, but I never reviewed them because you know what, I don't at the time just flew, and I kind of like didn't feel like excited about them anymore. So hopefully with the new ZIA doll in her video, I will also do a little recap of Daisy Jean and Ken, you know, those 2 Dream Besties dolls that came out earlier this year, or like last year. But yeah, what do you think of ZIA here? I think, again, she's one of the better Dream Besties dolls that we've had so far, for sure. She's really stunning. And lastly, yes, we have new stock photos of the upcoming Disney Descendants anniversary Mal and Evie dolls. We keep getting new pictures of them because like some people get them early, and then we have new pictures, and now we have stock photos, because I think officially they're supposed to be dropping sometime June or July. As you know, now we finally have some live listings on Amazon, but they're not in stock yet. But the listings are there, and that's where we have these pictures from. And so I guess they're dropping really soon in the summertime, hopefully, because I want to get them myself. I think they're super cute. And these stock photos definitely look also better than the original ones that we got for like Mal, especially like she definitely looked like Mal in these photos it looks way better than in the original blurry picture. I don't know why the hair looks just better here, and also she doesn't look as wonky, so yay. So I think honestly, like even with the real life pictures that we've seen in previous videos of mine, that we took a look at, I think stock photos, the real life pictures, I think in both versions these dolls look great. Obviously you should get them in person because the face screenings do tend to be a little bit off sometimes. The quality control is still a little bit random sometimes, right? So definitely get them in person if you can help it, and if you can't, then it's okay, get them online. I'm just hoping that they kind of like that Mattel is able to kind of like keep the quality control under control, keep it in check, because I do think the actual face sculpts look like the actresses, and like the designs on the outfits and like the pieces, like the quality is not bad. Like for these outfits, it is very simplified, but it's still very much there, and it definitely it delivers on the basic gist of what these outfits were supposed to look like in the movie. So I think the outfits are good. The shoes are new molds. The face sculpts are good. It's just the face screenings that kind of like, if they're misplaced, obviously it can look off. So hopefully the wonkiness isn't too bad in the future. But I think as is, I'm excited. They look really cute. What do you think? Who is your favorite? I can't pick. But yeah, that was all of the Barbie news we had for today. What do you think? Let me know down below. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please consider becoming a channel member today. Join link is down below, only if you're able to. Of course, there's some perks as well if you join, and of course, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the loyalty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.